Hello friends, happy bowler and welcome to the New South Wales Pennant review preview show for the 1 grade. We've got a big show coming up today, friends. I'm running solo today, but we'll get through it and bring you the results. So hope everyone had a good Easter break. It was definitely a big good break here for the Hapster, and it was pretty good. Can't complain. So hope you enjoy the show. We're actually going live today on Twitch as well. So don't know much about Twitch. So hello to all my 1 followers on Twitch, which is myself. We'll start somewhere. We'll start broadcasting live on Twitch, all our bowls games, and see if we can somehow bring in a new audience through the Twitch live streaming network as well. So yeah, hello everyone. Today we'll start with Zone 15, Central Coast. They're up to rounds 8 of 10. So we'll go through them. Zone 16, well, they've played round 7 of 9. Some very close results this week in the Illawarra. Zone 2, up here in Newcastle, we played rounds 3. And then we got Maryland's, the BCIB Sydney Metro comp. They had 1 round 2 match. They've also had a round 8 match and a couple of round 3 games. And yeah, we'll go through the results of those games as well. So let's kick off with the Central Coast. So we'll click off on the Central Coast. Round 8 saw Halakalani. They took on Edelon Memorial, and it was Edelon getting a 10-0 victory there away to Halakalani with a 78-59 victory. Game 2 saw Baddo Bay take on Avoca Beach, and it was Baddo Bay 72-49, claiming a 9-1 victory there. Gwendolyn at home to Gosford City. Gwendolyn 66, Gosford City 58, 9-1 victory there to Gwendolyn. So that's the results of round 8. So they played 10 rounds. The ladder for Central Coast, Edelong on top on 67 points, followed by Baddo Bay in second position, 64. So it's pretty close there for the top 2. Then you got going down Halakalani on 40, Gosford City 30, Gwendolyn 22, and Avoca Beach on 7 down the bottom. Coming up this weekend, round 9 for the Central Coast, we see Edelong Memorial will take on Gosford City. Gwendolyn will host Baddo Bay, and Avoca Beach. Avoca Beach will play Halakalani. So that's the Central Coast. Then we go down to the Illawarra for. There we go. Get that up. Zone 16. Illawarra. They played round 7 in their conference down there in the Illawarra. So they've got 2 rounds to go after this, round 8 and 9. So again, they play everyone once. Look at that question mark there. We'll get rid of that. That was Shippo. Shippo is going to join me, but he's been held up in a meeting, unfortunately. So, and Benny Twist was unavailable, and yeah, it's hard to get people to find the time to join in, friends. So I hope you appreciate, the amount of time and everything that goes into doing this for you. Anyway, so we're over the Illawarra. Very close games here in the Illawarra. We had Kiama took on Tawaji, and very close. It was 58-54. Kiama getting up 8-2. Game 2 saw Winona took on Wingdang, and it was Wingdang in a nail-biter, 62-61. 8-2 victory there. Let's check out the scoreboard here and how close it was with these rinks. 24-17, 26-15. Oh, that bottom one there. 30-11 was the one that got Windang home. And a close one there. On one shot at the masterboard. Game 3 saw Dapto take on Albion Park. And it was Dapto going down 55-68, 8-2. So it was one rink there for Albion Park. They got Dapto home. Warilla, well, the Gorillas, they keep on soldiering on. Getting a 9-1 victory there over Fig Tree Sports. And it was, I can tell you, it was that rink of RNTs that went down there for Warilla. So 54-46 win there. Really, it's a 5-horse race here at the moment. We can see 5-horse race. Fig Tree Sports, they're on top at the moment of 48, just in front of Warilla on 44.5. But it's Warilla, they've had the one bye, and they've also, they're a game behind. So it looks like they're going to be, tough to beat, aren't they? They've got 2 games to go. You guarantee they'll take out top spot, but it's going to be a battle for that second and third spot there between Fig Tree Sports and Corrimal. Kiama still in it as well. Albion Park, so there's 4 spots vying for that second and third position. I think Corrimal, they've got a bye, and Fig Tree Sports have got a bye coming up. So no, it's Kiama. Sorry, Kiama got the bye. So Kiama there, interesting. It's coming up this week. It's getting down to nitty gritty. Couple of big games. Oh, Kiama take on Albion Park. Should be a good game. Taraji take on Winona. Windang at home to Warilla. And then you got Corrimal taking on Dapto Citizens. Fig Tree Sports, well, they get the bye, so they can't really increase. So let's just go back this ladder. So Fig Tree Sports will stay on 48. Corrimal, Kiama, let's just go back. Corrimal, where are they? Corrimal take on Dapto Citizens. Ladder. Well, Dapto, Corrimal, so we're backing in Corrimal here, friends. We're on 38. I think they will get the win there, so what we got here? Windang. Windang take on Warilla. Well, good luck to Windang. Where are they? We're backing in Warilla. See what Kiama. Kiama take on Albion Park. So Kiama and Albion Park. So you think the loser of that one will be gone. Good luck. Come back next year. Should be interesting next year because I reckon we're going to have Warilla. They will definitely go up into the Platinum League, so it'll open up. Should be a very even competition once they go in the Platinum League down there in the Illawarra. So that's a look at the Zone 16 Illawarra Conference. Next, we will have Zone 2. Zone 2 and 6, the Newcastle and Hunter Conference. We've played round 3 up here. Greg Hodge, hi Happy. Hi mate. Looking forward to Nambucca Heads with your great comments. Good on you, Hodgie. Looking forward to getting up there to Nambucca streaming just before the Australian Open kicks off in June. some good games. We've got a big game coming up this weekend on Sunday. We're down at Tarrant Point, live streaming the open singles down there. It's a couple of good games. So, yeah, Section 1 in Zone 2. Well, Section 1, Zone 2, so Soldiers Point took on Charlestown. Very close game, this one. I've come down to, let's just check it out. Soldiers Point took on Charlestown. There's the results there. We have 60 to 58. Soldiers Point getting a 9-1 victory. We have a look at the rinks there. Cohen Litfin got up 23 to 16 over Blake Nan. Game Team 2 saw Nick Cahill take on Daniel Hill. He got up 22 to 16, but down the bottom there you can see Mick Beasley going down to Jared Davis 26 to 15, and that rink there nearly got the job done for Charlestown. So it was a 60 to 58 9-1 victory there to Soldiers Point. Game 2, again another close game here. We saw East Maitland. They took on Maitland City. So a bit of a battle of the Hunter there. And good on you, Vincey, tuning in. Giving me a bit of a wrap. You're doing a great job, Happy. Cheers, buddy. Hope you find all this information helpful and useful. We're also, YouTube, live streamed on the YouTube. So, if people aren't on YouTube, they can, Facebook, and go on the YouTube and check out the results. And like I said, we'll do this for the rest of the Pennant season. Game 2, as I said, East Maitland 59 got up over Maitland City 51, 9-1. So good thing with this, we can show the teams and check out the results. Paul Cousins, well, we know Paul Cousins is playing very well. He just got beaten in a singles final to Jono Davis on Sunday in a great game. He got up over Simon Mitchell 17 to 14. Team 2 saw Scotty McLaughlin got up over Nathan Dawson 17-14. And Team 3 was a 19 to 13 shot victory there to Brody Pitham over Hayden Bajowski for Maitland City's only point. So East Maitland Griffins 9-1. Now the bottom game, Game 3, the Golfers, the Belmont Golfers took on the might of the Raymond Terrace Jets, and I've got to say it's a pretty good effort there for the Golfers. They had a great effort. Look at this, Matty Bouse, 19-16, so a narrow victory there for Bousey over John Gregory. Team 2 saw Lee Schreiner. Rink had a 31-5 over Matthews Stark, but great experience for Starkey there. And the boys at the Golfers have the quality of the Jets. Go down there to Belmont and have a crack and play, and I'm sure there might have been a good crowd there watching, I hope. And Game 3 saw Aaron Sheriff, the Ward's best player at the moment, took on Joel Roach, and Roachy, done a pretty good effort there, 26-16, going down to Sheriff. They're going to be tough to beat, Raymond Terrace. So let's look at the results there for Section 1. So in Newcastle, we have 2 sections. Section 2, we had the Valentine, the Lakers, took on the mighty Magpies. And it was the Magpies getting home 74-43, 10-0. Now, I can tell you, the results really, the score does not represent the game. It was a very close game. It was just the last 10 ends. The Magpies, we end up coming home late in that game to pull away to make it a bit more comfortable. But you can see there, game one, saw Rossi Lawrence go down to David Govan, 25-12. But this was, 12 or 13. We come from behind there, and we just last back ends of the game, we end up getting up. Game again, rink 2. That was a very close game as well. It was neck and neck early on. It was just, again, late, those final ends there. Brad Unstead got up over, took the game away from Pete Lynn. And I tell you, game 3, well, this game here, Neville Hard's up against young Taylor Appleby. Hardsy was up like 15 to maybe 4 or 5. Come down to being 21-19 in favour of Valentine in the last end. And the last end, Taylor picked up 2 shots to win, 22-21. And so it was a very exciting finish there in that game there. Game 2, the Marlins. Well, they're flying. They've had a 10-0 victory there. The Marlins winning 78-40 over Windell Gateshead. Show the teams. So, see here, we had Nelson Bay. Team 1 saw Richard Gervin took on Alan Miller. And it was Gervo getting up 28-9. Team 2 saw Dale McWhinney Shillington. He got up 26-15 over Corey Carmine. And game 3 saw Jono Davis 24 getting up over Mark Heath 16. So the Marlins 78-40, 10-0. So they pick up the 10 points in that game. Game 3 saw Curry. You can see Curry there. They had a big win over Cardiff, 89-32, 10-0. It was, let's just check out the results here. You can see, I tell you, Curry have got 2 undefeated skips with Aaron Appleby there getting a big win 32-7 over PJ Walls. Game 2, Andrew Reese got up 25-16 over Trent Smith. And John Fleming keeps his undefeated rink record, getting up over, Mark Worsted, 32-9. So big 89-32, 10-0 victory there to the Cannons after that. So let's look at the results. Let's go to the ladder. The Jets have not dropped a rink. 30 points from 30 points, 3 from 3. They're flying. Soldiers Point in second position, just in front there. They're on 19. So it's going to be a big battle here for the second and third spot. I believe in this section. I mean, it's very close. I mean, you still think it's anyone down to the top 5 there to make that second spot. It's hard to see the Jets getting defeated in this section. So Soldiers Point second, East Maitland third. You got Charlestown, then Maitland City, and then the Golfers with the 2 points. Section 2 ladder. Well, the Section 2 ladder, the Marlins on top. They're 3 from 3. Everyone else, there's a couple of teams there. Curry and Beresfield both had the 1 defeat. So Curry had that nail-biting loss to the Marlins, and Barrow went down to Curry. Windell Gateshead, they're in 4th position. Cardiff, and then the Lakers round that up. we do have a player ladder, friends. So you can check out the player ladder. You can see John Fleming, 3 from 3. Dale McWhinney-Shillington, 3 from 3. And Aaron Appleby, he's had the other 3 from 3 rinks. They're the top skips there. Coming up this week, round 4. Just take note of the start times here for Zone 2, round 4, Zone 2 and 6. So the Newcastle Hunter Conference, Maitland City take on Soldiers Point. That is at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, so a morning game. East Maitland will take on Belmont Golf. That is at 12:45 p.m. up there at East Maitland. And game 3, the Tigers host the Jets. So that should be a cracking game. That's at 4:45 p.m. there at Lambton. So should be a cracking game. And then in Section 2, we see the Beresfield Magpies take on the Cardiff Hawks. That's Barrow's first home game for the year. That's 12:45 p.m. for all these 3 games. The Marlins are at home to the Lakers. Windale Gateshead will take on Curry Cannons. That's a wrap on the 1 grade for Zone 2. Now we go over to the BCIB Sydney Metro comp, which is, we had one round 2 game in here for the BCIB conference. Round 2 game was Marylands took on St. John's Park. And you can see a very close game here. It was, where are we up to here? Yeah, Maryland's very close game. So you see St. John's Park, 70, got up 70 to 67 for an 8-2 victory. So Maryland's had 2 rinks get up. There was 1 rink, and it was that team 1 of Ryan Bester getting up over Nathan Black that got him home 29 to 13. Team 2 saw Ben Twist go down 21 to 27 to Sean Thompson. So great win there for Shawnee Thompson over Ben Twist. And Team 3, Kevin Anderson took on David Ferguson, and it was Fergo getting a 27 to 20 shot victory there for Marylands, but it wasn't enough. That was that 1 rink there. Look at that. Ryan Bester, 29 to 13. They got St. John's Park home. So that was that game. Now we go to round 3. There was 2 games in round 3, and the first game was Tarrant Point took on Wenty Leagues. And Tarrant Point started off. They've had a couple of couple of wins to start the year, and unfortunately, it was a good home away win there to Wenty Leagues, getting up 9-1 over the Point at Tara there. And let's check out the results for the teams. So Team 1, David Axton went down to Matty Swan, 22 to 15. Rink 2 saw Ray Pearce keep his undefeated skipper season going. He got up over Brett Wilkie, 24 to 8. So big win there for Ray Pearce, but again, it wasn't enough. And Barry Lester had a big win, 29 to 14 over Ali Forsyth's rink. So Tarrant Point going down 9-1 at home to Wenty Lee. So big win there for Wenty. The other game for round 3 on the weekend saw Cabramatta at home to Marylands. And have a go at this, friends. This is a very close game. 61 to 60. So 61-60, 9-1 victory there to Cabramatta over the Maryland side. Let's check out these results here with the three rinks. So rink 1 saw Carr Healy 19 go down to Nathan Black 20. So very close. Game 2, rink 2 saw Aaron Wilson took on Kevy Anderson, and it was 22-21. Oh man, how good is this? How good is this, friends? And then you got rink 3, Cody Packer 20, getting up over Shawnee Thompson 19 in a nail-biting game. I mean, you could imagine that. There's you're watching the master board. There's one rink to go, and everyone's around this one rink. There's one bowl to go, and it's one. I'm picking Cody Packer. They're down 1. They need the shot, and he draws it in and plays a cracker and wins the game for them. I mean, that could have been how it went down, but it didn't. It was, but yeah, massive win there for the Bull Ants, 61-60 over Marylands. So that's that game. We did have a round 8 game as well. So just getting in there, we had a round 8 game on. That was a bit of a charity match there as well. Saw St John's Park take on Tarrant Point, and that was on Friday the 14th. So on last Friday the 14th, and it was St John's Park. St John's Park going down to the Point, 59-47. So it just shows, like Tarrant Point, that how big of a loss that was there the other day. So big win there away for Tarrant Point, getting up over St John's Park, and it was David Axton getting up over Ben Twist, 18-14. Tarrant Point's Ali Forsyth, he had a 20-16 victory over Fergo. And ring 3 saw Ray Pearce. Well, Ray Pearce is an E-fine. He's had 4 from 4 in the skipper count there. Raymond, he's got up over Ryan Bester, 21-17. So 59-47, 10-0 victory. So massive win there for Tarrant Point. That was their round 8 clash. So so that was their round 8 clash. So the ladder after 3 rounds for most teams sees, well, Tarrant Point, they've played 4 games, so they've played 4, but they're on top on 30 points. Wenty Leagues in second position. They're undefeated. They've had 3 from 3. You got Cabramatta. They've had 2 from 2, but they've had that bye, so they're on 19 in third spot. St John's Park, 4th. Marylands, Belrose, NBC Sports. Engadine down there, and Mount Lewis get to record a victory. So that's look at the results there after 3 and a bit rounds. Bit of results there. You can see Ray Pearce, 4 from 4. You got Ray Pearce, 4 from 4. Ali Forsyth, he's had 3 from 4. Where's me little note here? I got this note here. There's I think it's like, anyway, I lost it. So I think it's 4 teams, four skips undefeated. So you got Dylan Fisher, he's undefeated. Barry Lester, he's had 2 from 2. You got Cody Packer, 2 from 2. And Aaron Wilson, 2 from 2. Along with Dylan Fisher. So there's a lot of skips that have had defeats in the BCIB Metro comp. Coming up this weekend, we have on Saturday, all games on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Tarrant Point at home to Belrose. St John's Park take on Cabramatta. Marylands will play Engadine, and Mount Lewis take on NBC Sports. And winning leagues, they get the bye. So they get the bye for this weekend. And pretty much, friends, that's a look at what's going on in the Sydney, New South Wales one grade competition. So yeah, that's about it. Some exciting games coming up. Good luck to all teams. Again, we're live streaming on the YouTube. So hello if you're tuning in on the YouTube. Again, if you can let people know that Happy's doing this and they can tune in on the YouTube. And also, I'm going to start live streaming to Twitch. So we're on Twitch there, and I'm not sure about Twitch, but anyway, we'll just keep live streaming to that network and see what happens. Might be a new audience in this Twitchy sphere. That's what we try to do on Happy Camp and Happy Bowler. We try to bring in that new audience, friends. So hope everyone enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and until next week, we will see you next week. Don't forget, tune in Sunday. Massive game coming up. Tarrant Point versus Engadine. So happy days, friends. Remember, anyone can play. Good job.